Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. Same way you can't rationalize with this narcissist involved in your life is a dusty, deranged weirdo. They can't rationalize your empathy. To be quite frank, your empathy sickens them. You see? Although the empathy you show towards them, they soak up as supply, they bear witness to you throughout the duration of the relationship, displaying these empathetic tendencies to people in your own circle, to friends, family, at work, to strangers you even see on the news, you know? They see how your heart is pure. They see how you empathize with everyone. And it sickens them. Because they just don't get it. They just don't get how you'd put yourself in that position to feel others' pain, to sympathize and empathize with other individuals. They just cannot rationalize it. So it sickens them. Even though I said that they soak up your empathy as supply towards them, really they kind of view it in a way, how can I put this? You empathizing towards them, they know they don't deserve you treating them that way because they know what they are. Yes, they're wearing the mask at the time. Yes, they're deceiving you at the time. But ultimately, beneath all of that deception, they know they don't deserve your genuine care and love and your empathy. They know they don't deserve it. So it it sickens them for you to treat them in this way, you see. But you are disgusted by the narcissist and you cannot rationalize their deranged behavior, and it's because you're complete opposites. You can't, as much as you may educate yourself on videos like this and other videos alike, you might read books, you might study it, really fundamentally, you can't really rationalize and fully understand the mindset of the narcissist, no matter how hard you try. And the same goes for them. They can't understand the reason you behave in the way that you do with your empathy. So they tend to get sickened by your empathy, just like you get disgusted by the narcissist. If you just showed empathy towards them, just them alone, they would still feel uncomfortable, They would still feel uncomfortable because they know they don't deserve you to show them that sort of love and that sort of care. But they'd probably be able to tolerate it. But like an empath that you are, you show empath to other people in your life. You show empathy to strangers. You're kind, you're genuine, you're authentic, you're pure. They feel jealous about that. You displaying this empathetic nature to other people. They want it all for themselves. They do want it all for themselves. And they do feel like it poses a threat or a danger towards their own well-being. You see, they realize that by you being this kind, genuine person or empathetic person, someone else might come along and distract you from them. They're always concerned about that. They're always insecure about that. They're always worried about that. Because they know what they've done to get their hooks into you. So they're always concerned, and they think you're naive and they think you're gullible. They believe that someone else could come along and distract you and pull you away from them. It's a deep, deep concern of theirs. It's a very deep concern. And they're even concerned about other narcissists coming along, or other people like they are, even if they're not an awakened narcissist. They're concerned about other people that have their nature coming along and stealing you from them. They are deeply concerned about that. But what tops that is someone genuine or someone kind or someone empathetic coming along and finding you and distracting you from them and taking you away from them. So throughout the whole duration of the relationship, this was a reoccurring theme in their minds, a real reoccurring theme in their minds, you know. They were constantly concerned about individuals taking you away from them, whether it's another narcissist or another empathetic person, that they were always deeply troubled and deeply concerned and deeply alarmed by the possible threat of that occurring, you see. But just understand that this is why when you go cold, when you stop showing them empathy, when you stop being there for them, you stop being their rock, you stop being their supportive structure, you stop offering your helping hand, they find that in a way more intriguing, you know, because in their minds, they believe, okay, they can do A, B, and C, and D, and then get you to be back how you was before. But little do they realize that, you know, when you've had enough, you've had enough. When an empath has had enough, the empath has had enough, and the empath door slams, and the empath says no more, and the empath goes no contact, and the empath, you know, and they find this intriguing how you can completely change. Just as you find it bizarre and strange how the narcissist can completely change, can go from love bombing to devaluation and gaslighting and smear campaigns, and how they can completely transform who they are before your eyes. You also transform who you are before their eyes. Or if you haven't done it yet, you need to do it. You know, you need to make this narcissist that's involved in your life aware that you're not someone who's just going to stick around and tolerate abuse and put up with abuse, you know? So just understand, like, as much as you're disgusted by the narcissist, this narcissist is sickened by your empathy. Because, especially when you showed it towards other people, you know, they look at these other people that you show it to and they think these other people don't deserve to see your empathy because they view it through their own lens. They know they don't deserve your empathy and your care and your consideration. So they view these other people you show empathy to as they don't deserve it neither. And these people may actually well deserve your empathy. They may be genuine and authentic and pure, kind souls. But that's just not how the narcissist sees it. They believe that if anyone should have the empathy, it should be them. But you being kind, you being authentic, you being nice, it confuses them. They don't understand it. They don't understand how you can show them this type of treatment towards them, because they know exactly what they are, and they know they don't deserve you. They've known throughout the whole duration of the relationship they do not deserve your love, care, and empathy. They've known that for so long, and it makes them uncomfortable. It makes them uncomfortable, you showing this to them. It makes them sick, you know. They need it. They need this from you. But it still makes them sick, you know. How can I describe that a bit more? Like, two narcissists won't get along. They need your empathy. But it's a place where they look down on you for it. They don't value it, you know. They just soak it up as supply. So, you know, they've got some real issues. They've got some real issues. But honestly, just as you're disgusted by them, they're also sickened by you. And the quicker that you can get to the place that you door slam, bolt and weld it shut and cut them off and leave them as a thing of the past, you know, that's when they're gonna be intrigued. That's when they're gonna think, hold on, why is this empath completely changed? You know? Why is this empath completely changed? This empath wasn't someone who I could keep pushing and prodding and provoking and, you know, abusing, and they're just gonna keep taking it, you know? It shocks their system. Because that's the way they viewed it. They viewed it like you would keep being there. You would always be at their beck and call. You would always be subservient to them. They believed you'd always be there. That's how they viewed your empathy. They viewed it as a weakness. So show them the strength that you have. Cut them off. Go no contact. Do not communicate with them. And leave them as a thing of the past. So if you'd like to know more about the narcissist push for a breakup and now they regret it, click this video here. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.